Alright, chat. This video is called Nina Lynn Keeps Getting Worse. Let's check it out.
So it seems that after being banned and then subsequently unbanned on Twitch, Nina Lynn has not only stood on some of the worst behavior I've seen, but she's gotten worse. It's gotten to the point people are comparing her to Jack Doherty. And I definitely see the similarities. They're both obnoxious streamers who place making content over just being a good person. But that's a symptom of the digital age. It's just the long-term effects of being desensitized by degenerate behavior. All of us who frequent social media have years of degeneracy consumed behind it, even unwillingly. So there were bound to be individuals who were willing to take it there and aren't willing to change when that same degeneracy that we've consumed is now being incentivized, and the incentive being a shitload of cash. Today, I'm just trying to understand the psychology behind Nina Lynn and what made her become—
I don't get how they're not embarrassed when they make content like this. It's just like doing the most cringe, out of pocket, disruptive, and annoying shit in public for money. I don't get it.
What she is. And I also want to talk about some of her recent drama. So I'ma quit yapping. Y'all already know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually start. Comment for the algorithm. First, we got to understand that Nina at her core is an outspoken woman. She's a little brash, a little extroverted, but that as a standalone is not a bad trait. The issue is that those traits in women are not favored in the streaming space. I'll come back to this. The crux of the matter is that Nina pursuing content and her already existing issues have been the catalyst for a more degenerate facet of who she is to be born. In other words, being an extroverted nigga isn't bad, but it turns bad when you're able to monetize taking it to the extremes. And not to mention, Nina Lynn also grew up literally abusing her brother, so she already had a few screws loose on top of everything that I just mentioned.
I'm being authentically myself, man.
Be yourself with a little bit PR.
Yeah, I'd rather go to another country. I'm gonna get PR. I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico.
She's gonna do the Logan Paul method.
Nobody tell me.
How about this, Nina? How about
Nobody
this?
tell me.
Nina, how about this?
So Nina is conflating being a degenerate with who she is as a person. That is just so dumb. But after really sitting back and thinking about Nina Lynn and everything that's transpired with her, it's easy to understand why Nina came to this conclusion and why she doubled down. Nina Lynn being canceled was one of the worst things I've seen. The clip with Saeed literally went viral 3 separate times before anyone said anything. And mind you, niggas were hanging out with her after that. So it only makes sense why Nina is so jaded right now. Bro, off topic, T is just so good. I'm understanding the hype. My theory is that in her head,
What? That was random.
Nina has not only conflated her acts of degeneracy with who she is as a person, but she's also conflated the double standards of how women are treated on Twitch with all the criticism she's received thus far. And that's why I personally think she's beyond redemption, because she's definitely right about women being treated differently. That's a different conversation that could probably still be had if she never doubled down on violating someone.
We on the Nina POV. Hold on, chat. We on the Nina POV.
Nah. Hey, hello, man.
What's good, bro?
What you want to say? What did he say? Ain't nothing to say. I don't want to talk to you. 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 What am I supposed to fight you?
This looks like TwitchCon. I get it's TwitchCon, but this is still annoying.
Am I supposed to fight you? I don't want to talk to you, gang. I don't want to talk to you. So don't talk to me, gang.
And I've brought this up 2 other times, I'm pretty sure.
You guys act like you're living in a reality show, but in public. This is not an actual reality show. There might be a bunch of people watching you, but half of them are probably making fun of you regardless.
Sure. It was only after this clip with YBG that I see niggas finally start bringing up how Nina Lynn was also part of the Saeed clip, which means they weaponized SA to cancel Nina. And the reason they weaponized it is because nobody was liking Nina to begin with.
True.
What is it with these male streamers trying to piss off female streamers? Like you try to piss off female streamers, and then when you get a reaction that you wanted, you go, why are you so emotional? Like, yo, if you emotional, stop streaming. Like, stop. And then okay, cool. They get emotional and cry. Stop being a crybaby. You a puss. Okay. So then when they fight back, what do you all say? She aggressive. Yo, is that a man? Yo, is this? Yo, she did this, and this, bro.
Niggas do hate on her because she is an outspoken woman. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Niggas don't like that, especially the red pill niggas. But what she did was still fucked up though. But two things can be true. And you know why I say that? Even before Nina did the weird shit, niggas was still hating on Nina. Facts.
Two things can be true at once. And
Well, because she's annoying. Like, I don't know what more you want from... what more you want people to say? She's just annoying and cringy and stupid. And she does stupid shit for attention and money, and she gets it, so she's gonna keep doing it. It's just that simple. Nobody wants to see what she's doing. But we're forced to.
Which they only like women when they're goon props, but they also don't want women to get around or they're community balls or hoes. But also in that same vein, nobody says anything when male streamers get around and they're obnoxious. So I'm just trying to convey that women have this really rigid box that they have to navigate when they're a streamer. They have to be goon props, but they also can't get around too much or they're balls or hoes, but they also have to appease just an audience of people who are quite frankly just misogynistic, because if they don't, they get hate. But I say all that to say that Nina Lynn's degeneracy is a combination of pursuing content along with her being disgruntled by the superficial and double standard laced industry. Her frustrations with the industry double standards are valid. However, her unwillingness to see her mistakes and even doubling down on it is what makes Nina Lynn such a weird character in my opinion. But what makes all this worse is that nobody is willing to have a conversation about how streamers weaponize the crime to cancel her because she's literally just evil. So even if you were to say anything like there's always plausible deniability, they can basically say, well, she essayed someone, which is true, but the reality is that I just don't think that when Nina Lynn was getting canceled, people had pure intentions behind it. But like I said, Nina Lynn is still a weird, bad person, which makes her the wrong person to start the combo. So let's just talk about some of her recent antics.
He said, wait, what? So was he just saying that people were canceling her because they don't like her?
But like I said, Nina Lynn is still a weird, bad person, which makes her the wrong person to start the combo. So let's just talk about some of her recent antics.
Wait.
Canceled, people had pure intentions behind it. Reality is they can basically say, well, she essayed someone, which is true, but the reality is that I just don't think that when Nina Lynn was getting canceled, people had pure intentions behind it. But like I said, Nina Lynn is still a weird, bad person, which makes her the wrong person to start the combo. So let's just talk about some of her recent antics.
No, I feel like probably about half of the people that called her out were probably being genuine, and probably the other half were either jealous or just didn't like her, and so they didn't like that she was getting success, and they probably didn't like the fact that she was in Streamer University and got a free ride to publicity. It's probably a combination of different things.
So we called on Monday.
Oh, ma'am.
Oh, and the language that you're using in front of a 13-year-old, I don't appreciate either.
This is a public space. I'm gonna let you know that right now, man. This is a public space, you know, so.
Well, and
See, she's just being an annoying bitch. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know how else to call this out. It's just... There's no reason to start an argument here. If you had the common decency as a human being to, like, respect other people around you, you wouldn't be doing this right now.
later turn like
She's just fucking annoying. And, like, actually dumb. It doesn't make any sense. No normal person would act like this in public.
grown-ups.
No,
In a
100%.
public space.
And I'm just letting you know that, you know, sometimes you can also ask, hey, would you like to please use normal language in front of my daughter? That would have been great, too.
I think in a public space we kind of have an
I
understanding.
mean, I'm not gonna lie, that wall is blocking it out. Like,
Well, I appreciate you cleaning it up now.
oh, we have to.
Yes, yes.
Right, we had to do
God,
that.
the
Right,
people.
right, right.
So this mom kindly asked Nina to stop cussing, and after making it seem like she understood the point, she later in the video gets up and starts giving back shots to the camera while cussing. This is the type of person we're dealing with here, and that's why even if she has a point about women being treated differently, she's just horrible. It takes nothing to watch your language around the youngins. If you accidentally slip up, it's cool, just keep it pushing and say my bad. And I'm a real stickler for apologies. For something as trivial as this for her to be petty about is just so corny. So corny. That's literally why niggas don't fuck with her right now.
Here, maybe I'll take the wrapper off for them. This shit look kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie. That looks crazy. Hello, open it. Your tea.
No.
Wait, my hand. Yo, what the f? Yo, bro, what the f is wrong with you, bro? Are you retarded? Yo, he's dead about to put my hand in that, bro. Yo, you might be retarded, bro. Are you good in the head? Stupid ass, bum ass. Come out the car. No, dead ass, come out the car.
This situation wasn't even Nina's fault, but honestly, it's a little funny to see this happen because it's basically just karma. Nina wasn't wrong for being upset because he didn't have to roll the window on her hand to not accept the drink. But Nina going out of her way to try to press this guy and even knocking on his window, once again, too corny, bruh. Super corny. But honestly, I don't know why.
She just acts like a tough guy, and it doesn't, like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to act like a man's man. I'm okay with women being more masculine. It doesn't bother me, but when you try to act like you're the hardest motherfucker in the entire planet, you're not. And one day, I hope I'm wrong, but something bad is going to happen because of this. When you act like this, you get what you put into the universe. I know that's corny to say, but I can't say it in much a better way. But
she tried to give the drink to the guy, especially if he never asked for it, which I don't see any indication that he did.
This shit, GG's. It's GG's, bro. It might really be GG's, gang. This right here is crazy. $230. No. Hey, bro. This shit really about to be $30. No way. What? Hey guys, sub up. We too poor for this. We are way too poor.
why are you going to a fucking Target? Like, if you're being cautious about your money, okay, first of all, Target is the most expensive store to go to. Just is. I don't know, you only go to Target if you need specific things that only Target has. Otherwise, do not shop at Target. Like, and Target's only in the bigger areas. So it's not like you're gonna go to a small town in Missouri and find only a Target as the town grocery store. That's not how it works. Target's only in bigger areas, and it's expensive as fuck. Go to fucking Kroger or some shit. Or Aldi.
While I was editing, she made a response to the Target clip. So I'm gonna just let you guys see, and I'll tell you guys what I think.
Oh, no, he's wildin'. I'm telling you, bro, even if it was the stakes, bro, yo, bro, ain't nobody missing no.
That makeup she be wearing, doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Money, calm the down. No, Target is not losing no type of money. Matter of fact, put this on Twitter too. Your mom's a bitch, she was a bitch, and happy holidays, all you hoes is.
I really don't care that much if she stole something from Target. It's really dumb that she did that on camera. But my goodness, is she just hella obnoxious. Like, this is why.
She's also on the store camera, by the way. Like, if the employees were smart enough to check that shit, she's also on the fucking self-checkout camera, by the way.
why people don't mess with her. Why are you so annoying? This is a grown ass woman and she is this obnoxious and annoying. Jesus Christ. Nina has to be slow. Like she's literally shoplifting on stream. I'm not condoning stealing, but if you're gonna do it, at least put the camera down or pause the stream. To be real though, this is the most tame thing that she's done recently. Of course it's gonna hit headlines. It's Nina, but it's mostly just the stupidity. How are you turning your crimes into content? That sounds like a Jack Doherty thing.
I actually saw there were many other times when she was stealing shit. If I can find a video, like a compilation video, I'll look it up.
But it's not really much else I can add because, like I said, she already got a few loose screws, and when you give her an incentive, of course she's gonna go far. Now, with that being said, Nina Lynn is a case study into what happens when a crazy person gets paid to do things on camera. But it's also a look into how this industry is a walking double standard where people
It's a good video.
weaponize crimes for their
I don't know. I've never watched this guy's videos before, so.
own agendas. That's really all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Y'all niggas be blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye bye.
W, man. Go subscribe to that guy. Nina Lynn stealing compilation. There's like multiple instances of this.
Wow.
Hold
thank
on.
you, Mr. Cowan.
Let me debunk
Really
it.
appreciate it, man.
Well, no, she does more.
Okay, we're gonna. Got it. Oh, damn it! Is it more? Yes, it's more. Shit. Can you just pretend you didn't see that? It's not scanning this shit.
I'm with it. Come on, let's go. We out. We out.
This right here is crazy. No way, bro. This shit really about to be $30. I'm too poor for this.
Here,
Guys,
scan
I'm
this
not
one.
stealing. I'm not scared.
Yeah, the company should low-key, all pursue low-key. Guys, I'm not saying anybody should be a rat, but, I mean, I'm just saying, there's a chance.
Is this why she goes to Target or something? Like, cause she just does it all the time and never gets caught? Is this why she goes to Target? Wait, somebody needs to send this to Target. Like, to upper management at Target or something. Track this lady down.
a possibility that somehow, somewhere, somebody's watching this clip and thinks, oh, this is a crime. I'm going to report this, I'm a rat. And maybe they're going to do that. I mean, I wouldn't do that. That's fucking awful. But somebody could do that.
I'm not stealing.
You know what I mean?
You have to scan the.
Wouldn't be me. I would never do that.
What if they all decide to press charges, all of them?
We're not. I promise you, we're not.
Oh, she's at a different restaurant. Or a different restaurant. Store. Is that a Whole Foods or something? I don't know where this is. A grown-ass adult not knowing how to use a damn scanner.
I'm gonna slam this item in the scanner. Huh.
Surely it will scan.
I'm gonna beat your ass. They keep, you know what? They keep thinking I'm stealing. I'm not stealing. Excuse me. I'm not stealing.
Excuse me, I am not stealing. They keep thinking I'm stealing. I wonder why. Are you fucking stupid?
I'm gonna steal? Oh, I can't steal for real.
Guys, I was once told a crime that you witness that you do not report is a crime that you are committing. I don't want to be. I don't want. Hold on. I witnessed a crime, but I'm not doing anything about it. That makes me wrong, guys. I feel like I'm. Now I need to do something.
Maybe in America, not here. I'll come to me now.
I don't want to be a criminal.
Thank you. Holy shit.
She just literally run away from it? What is this?
Hello everyone, my name's Mimps. Today I'm gonna be
doing a Today I'm going to be doing a reaction video to all of the top streamers that I watch. And I'm going to be ranking them. Let's get into the video. First up, we have Agent 00. The title of this clip is called The Fifth State and Final Date. Not really sure what they mean by that, but I am aware of that this is the girl in the video is his ex-girlfriend.
Okay, I'll give him some advice if he inevitably sees this at some point in all of time and in space and existence. You need to edit. You need to edit, or you need some energy to your voice. You sound like you probably work a job. I'm sure. Job, by the way. Sorry. I said the word too early without the Vine boom. But yeah, you need to have some energy to your voice. Anyways, chat, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe and help me get Nina banned again. Wait, is she still banned? Wait, let me check. She's not banned, she needs to be. Why does it always automatically open the studio? I hate that. Nina Daddy is black. Oh, fuck. Wait, this guy knows the strat. Whenever somebody gets banned, put their channel in your tags, and then when they search up the channel to find it, they'll find your stream. Okay. Anyways, chat, that's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, hype the video up, please. Please. I just got access to that feature. It'd be really cool to test it out. I'll see y'all later.